Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Demian, Lucas, Black Diamond Impulse 98 for $490 brand new. $490 is pretty good for a brand new pair of skis. I don't know much about Black Diamond skis, but seems pretty good. What's going on, guys? Eric, thank you for the 5 gifted. And Chris Noddy with the 1999. Super stoked for the snow to start falling. Stoke Squad unite. Thank you, guys. Kicking off before, like I said, before the first period even started. Should get a nice little round of snow here. I think everyone should be getting it. So, Chris, thank you for the 20, man. I'm very excited, of all places, to go to Mammoth this year. What's up, Noah? Chin, MR2. Regina, hello. Owen Som says, bring on the snow. I agree. Bring it on. What's up, Fletcher Brown? Skier Kid says, you think I'm going to be wearing a Stoke Squad sweatshirt? I chose no with the sweatshirt. It was very warm today. The warm before the storm, you could say. So I chose not to wear the sweatshirt. But I did put on a Stoke Squad hat. I'm going to try this stream to just be like real time with the chat. So I usually, there's usually, people think there's a delay, but I just try to read everyone if there's a question or something. But we're going to try, at least in the beginning, to be a bit more sort of snappy with the responses. See how that goes. So, you're wearing your shirt inside out. No, I'm not, because no, this is just like the seam, dude. Man, it's my home mountain. What's your favorite snow ski movie? Honestly, the ski movies I like are the GoPro, like Chasing Adventure. That was a very big inspiration for me early on. Yeah, now highs in the 60s. Yeah, it's definitely cooling down. Ever been to Bogus Basin? No, I haven't. Just started working Tuesday. I'm in the house. That's awesome, Todd. That's awesome. Hopefully it'll turn to winter here in the next few days. First ski resort open this year in Shrewsbury, Mass. Oh, you guys already open out there? What are we listening to today? You know, I'm listening to all the stuff that you leave the comments on in the shorts. It's good stuff. What's up, Snaky Penguin Dragon? Are we ever going to release Stoke Squad merch? I don't know if I will release actual merchandise at this point anymore. We do have stickers that are available. I think the link is in the description of the live stream. I only have a few of the Stoke Squad ones left. The Vision ones are also very low stock, so I will restock. But if anyone wants stickers, kind of for when the season begins, they are pretty low all across the board. Thought about to take his shirt off live. Man. Bro, can you go to Crested Butte? Yeah, I'd love to go to Crested Butte. It's, one of the few places I really haven't experienced. Ski Magazine posted on their Instagram. Couldn't tell you how true it is. The Hill in Mass has one run open with like 100 feet of snow. They have a new snowmaking tech. You can make snow above zero. I would love to hear how that works, because I didn't know it was really possible to make snow when it's not cold enough. You should check out Tamarack or Brundage in Idaho. Yeah, I do need to ski more Idaho for sure. And I think with my Indy Pass, I have access to a few of those Idaho mountains. Few more of those. What's up, Hayden Kong? Is Revelstoke in BC in general worth the commute? I think absolutely. I mean, I don't know where you're commuting from, but I think if you're in the Pacific Northwest or sort of anywhere up north in the States, I mean, Revelstoke is one of the best mountains out there, in my opinion. And yeah, just the terrain in British Columbia is pretty rad all around. So yeah, again, I don't know where you're going from, but I would say that it's definitely worth it. Bro, why can't the mountain open? There's no snow, man. Be patient. Should be cold enough to make snow next week. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we've had a kind of an unusually warm little, you know, spell here, so hopefully everyone across the board should start to get a little more signs of winter. Just remember, I mean, it's still October, you know, barely even going to be November, so I think we need to make sure that we don't portray last year's season on this year, right? I mean, last year was arguably an anomaly in terms of the snowfall. Can you go to Kirkwood during a POW week? That'd be rad. I don't know if I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'm going to follow more of an itinerary or follow the snow. What's the stream schedule? Yeah, it's every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Evan Cortens with the $13.99 and one of the few people with the Illuminati badge. Evan, you've been around for a very long time, man. I appreciate you sticking around the channel. Thank you for the $13.99, and it's good to see you again, man, hear from you. I hope all is well, and yeah, we should try to organize more so we can take a few laps this season up in Banff, Lake Louise, Sunshine. Thank you for the $13.99, man. Great to see you. Eric says only skis exclusive. Yeah, man. You guys are just supposed to want the ski content. That's it. Have you ever been to Copper, Colorado? I think that's the other place I get, or Copper. I don't know. I mean, I've been to Copper Mountain for like opening day, but there's another mountain that's similar. I've never been there before. Just saying hello. Hi, what up, Jason? North Face Glades at Silver Mountain are legit. Sprayed out. Everski, Maine, I have not. Kirkwood's got snow. Nice. When are you doing Corbett's? Probably never. Kirkwood's is terrifying. Did I say Kirkwood's? I mean, Corbett's. Very scary. I am planning on skiing more Jackson Hole this year. So, you know. Yeah, it's, as I say, I feel like every stream I mention Corbett's. I mean, it's cool to see like in ski videos and stuff in the competitions, but once you stand on top of Corbett's, you're like, okay, this is absolutely enormous. Pretty good ski resorts in Hawaii. Locked down a lifty job at a local private hill. Nice, man. Congratulations, Owen. I got my new smaller size ski pants. Are you and Luna ready to head out as soon as you hear about opening days? For the most part, Jeff, yes. I've been running around today. I don't really think I'm having an issue, but I'm just trying to be proactive in stuff. I think my glow plugs are kind of going bad. The van seems like it's having some slow starts in the morning when it's cold. So I'm trying to get them replaced. The problem is it's just not something that, you know, someone's going to do tomorrow. Everyone's like 2 weeks out. So I feel like I got new tires, I got new van batteries, like everything seems to be working fine. I'm just a little bit concerned with this sort of starting issue. But yeah, at this point, as soon as they announce, I'm going to be heading out there and we're just going to let it rip. Maybe we'll be stranded somewhere in a parking lot and the van won't start in the morning, but I guess might as well get it out of the way early. Make videos at Jackson Hole. Yeah, I'm planning on doing more Jackson Hole this year. Just slow start. Yeah, I agree, Todd. A little bit. And like by slow, we mean, you know, a few days. I mean, Case Cabral. Dude, it's honestly, man, it's whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. You don't have to match K2 suit to K2 skis. This year I have Armada suit and Armada skis, so are people going to say it's lame? Sure. You know, if I get a heli jacket, do I need a heli bibs? No, you don't. You don't need them to match, but I don't think it's weird or lame, whatever, if they do match. Like, it's whatever you want to do, man. Either way, someone's always going to say something about it, so just do what you want to do. What up, Mark? What's up, Joe? Amazing hype video. Hope you're able to get in the snow ASAP. Do you do any workouts, mobility training for skiing? I don't do anything skiing specific. No, I work out I would say a lot, but I don't do anything skiing specific, to be honest. Okay. When are we going to raise enough money for Lucas to ski Japan, Europe? Can you do Corbett's at Jackson? You do Corbett's at Jackson. I'm trying to extend my ski season, not shorten it. I'm old. You guys are the young ones. You guys go launch yourself off Corbett's. Are you going to Keystone this weekend? I will go to Keystone when they announce that they're opening. I have not seen anything that Keystone is opening this weekend. What's up, Jordan Peterson? Nebraska Wildlife says, love you. I love you too. You think A Basin gives the go for Saturday? Says A Plunkett on Instagram. I don't know. I think you might be able to see Sunday, man. I think Saturday, I mean, they started to blow snow, but if you look at the webcams, it's still very, very light. You could maybe see Sunday. But I'm also, I have no intel. They're all just guesses. Okay, I'm gonna try to skip ahead. Sorry if I missed some on the stream. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Justin? Are you gonna go to Sundance at all? Says Banger Bros. I think I'll be there at some point. It's just it's expensive. What's up, Silk? Getting pumped for another season. You should do SNS at Jackson, Lucas. It has like a 50-foot drop. I don't want to do a 50-foot drop. I know what you're talking about. That's like the wall on the side or whatever. What up, Lucas? I'll be loading my truck in Park City for the month. I have the Epic Pass. Will be skiing Park City. Do you have any suggestions on areas to park for sleep? I do, yeah. If you want to message me on Instagram, I'd be more apt to share them. I will say Park City can be a little bit difficult, but I am down to share some of the spots that I've shared with other people. It's a little bit hard to just say it, just like on the stream, because I'll just kind of send you some pins that I think will work. But just know that it can be pretty difficult in Park City to park, and so a lot of it is stealth camping. Do you watch football? Not really. What's your regular mountain? Park City, probably. The weather on the west, man, it's getting colder. Noah with the 1999. Thank you, man. Main and tail fun. Got my Stoke Squad sticker, my new helmet. Time for some snow to fly. In the meantime, I traded my kayak for a hardtail trail bike. Hoping to get up for the ski season. Is always hard work. Pays off. Noah, thank you for the 1999. I'm glad you received another Stoke Squad sticker. Kayak for a hardtail trail bike. Be careful, man. Be careful. Go for some light rides. You don't want to blow the ski season. But yeah, I've been slowly looking at mountain bikes, trying to see if there's been any deals going on. I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm like looking towards next bike season, but I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here. Are we all just watching A Basin's webcam to see when it open? Yeah, I check it like every morning. Just like, yeah. Any plans for skiing in Oregon? Yeah, I'll be back up in Oregon, Jake. What's your favorite yogurt? I don't really drink much or eat much yogurt anymore, but I used to eat those flip cups from Chobani. I like Greek yogurt. What's up, Jay? George says, big fan. I'm so excited for your ski vids. I'm going to be so jealous. Us out east of another month. So excited, though, says Justin. Hey, man, we're not skiing out here either, dude. I think most places are going to be the end of November, so don't get too jealous. But I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like Kicking Horse, they got a ton of snow up north. Montana got a good amount of snow. Sunday River, Sugarloaf are some great hills in Maine if you're ever in the east. John Zarling, I'll be working at Elta this year. Hope to see you when you're there. Hell yeah, John. I'll be up there at some point. I might make a detour to Snowbird, but I will at least be at Elta at least once. Does the GoPro ever bother you with the weight on the front of the helmet? Not really, man. I'm just very used to it. What's your thought on Montec jackets, lined or just the shell? Most out when I ski, but don't know how the Montec gear works. I mean, it's the same as kind of most any other gear that has an insulated option or a shell option. If you're hot when you ski, I would just get a shell. you know, it's technically, it doesn't have any like down insulation to it, or just insulation in general, just the waterproofing capability. So then you would just layer up underneath. But I did find I've used both the insulated and the shell versions of Montec, and the insulated ones they're very, very warm. So if you generally run hot when you ski, I would maybe look at either the insulated one with like just one base layer, or the shells and then just layer accordingly. You ever thought about doing more heli skiing? Yeah, man, I'd love to only heli ski. Have you ever skied Alpental in Washington? Yeah, I have, man. There's a video up on the channel from Snoqualmie at Alpental. Mammoth just launched 2 new webcams. Air Gulsat the 313. Stoke Swad. I don't know what Stoke Swad is, man. Stoke Swad. Bar down and tips up. 313. Thank you, Eric. Stoke Swad. Stroke Swad. I got a new helmet, so I ended up getting another sticker. Okay, sick. I've been thinking about getting a new helmet, but I haven't done anything yet. Are you going to ski the East? There's no plans to ski the East this year, Eccentric Bubbles. Should I wait until February to ski Jackson? February is a great month to ski Jackson, that's for sure. I don't know what your other options are, but... My Epic app is live. Interesting, Jay. I gotta check it out. Brian had opening November 10th. I know. It might be the first in Utah. What's up, Dakota? Lucas, what do you think about Utah Thanksgiving week? I mean, I think Thanksgiving week is I don't know. I think on average, it's not really the best week to ski if you have another time to go. I mean, it's still very early in the year. Coverage is going to be very light. But last Thanksgiving, I was skiing 99.90 and Jupiter and stuff like that. I just don't think that this is going to be the case this year. But it's not like it's a bad week. I'm very cautious to recommend anything, honestly, before like Christmas. I think can be very hit or miss. Snowing in Tahoe right now. What's up, Rainmaker? What's up, Mr. Z? Haven't seen you in a while, dude. Once you are garage, you are garage. What's up, Dakota? I was worried about getting a shell before I was hot skiing, so I got a shell. Yeah, shells are fine as long as you just have layers underneath. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of all the same. When I switched to the shells, I preferred the shells over the insulated. Now my ski suits are all shells. So I know Luna likes to turn into snowbird only. I know I need to be better about that this year. The problem is the 7 days, especially if I use like an opening day at Snowbird and then I want to go to Alta for opening weekend. I've already blew 2 of my days. So it's tough for me. I haven't figured out the best Snowbird strategy because there's just not enough days. My favorite mountain is Snowbird. Are you hyped for ski season, says Miles. Yeah, I'm excited, man. What's up, William Jacobs? Hey, by the way, I ski. Awesome, dude. What's the worst resort I've been to, bro? I mean, I definitely have resorts that aren't as preferable as others, but I wouldn't say anyone is like a worse resort. They're all good in their own way, and I don't really like to. I'm not bashing on any resort. It's all relative to other, to some of the best in North America: Whistler, Alta, Snowbird, Kicking Horse, Jackson Hole. I mean, doesn't mean a resort is bad. It's just, relatively speaking, maybe not as strong as some of the other ones. But I never really enjoyed my time at Sun Valley. But I know that a lot of people have a lot of love for that place and that mountain. What's up, Jesse? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Lucas doesn't love me anymore. Mr. Z, I love you. I even asked Dakota about you. Okay? I love everyone, man. You included. Only 47.7 thousand from Ski the East. I'm impressed, man. You did the calculation. 47. I know I'm closer to 100,000 in skiing the East than I am to 0. Come to Tampa first week of December. Dude, what if we just send everyone? Everyone's going down to Tampa first weekend of December. Crash the bachelor party. Did you guys get snow in Park City? We haven't gotten snow yet, but anything that's kind of in the Tahoe, California area should be moving our way tomorrow, and then over to Colorado. So everyone's really gonna get the storm. If you had to pick one Rocky Mountain, West Coast mountain to ski, maybe for a week, where would you go? I would choose Snowbird. I would choose Snowbird and Alta. Book Breckenridge solo for March meetups. Let's go, Robert. Congratulations, man. That's going to be awesome. Buy more days, bro. It's tax deductible. I know. I'm still waiting to see what happens, man. I'm not against buying more days, you know. But yeah, I'm older, man. I mean, I'm trying to put money away for retirement, potentially trying to save for some sort of real estate, you know, all while trying to do this off YouTube. So and then the next thing is gonna be like, yo, what mountain bike did you buy? So I'm like, shit, man, how do I do all this? Jay gifted the 5. Jay, thank you for gifting 5, man. Jack, Nathaniel Williams, Ryan, Jake, Nico. Guys, if you're in the stream, say hello, say where you're tuning in from, where you're going to be, you know, skiing this year. You're going to be in Summit County this weekend or whatever. Say what up. I get a lot of people like to just sort of lurk and listen and whatnot, but one of the best things about the channel and what I try to build here is the community. People I've met and became friends in real life because of the Stoke Squad. So don't be shy. We try to welcome everyone unless you're a snowboarder. And of course, I'm only kidding. Baker and Whistler, says Jeff. Dude, I want to check out Baker. That's like on my bucket list. Jay, thank you for the 5, man. We definitely need to ski this year. We need to do a White Walker 116 date. You're on your White Walkers, I'm on my White Walkers, and we just rip pow. It's going to happen. Mammoth snow report for opening day not looking good. Just be patient. It can change really quickly. But yeah, man. I mean, look, I've said it. I feel like every stream. Like a few years ago, we had an incredibly awful snow year, you know. So just you know, it could happen. Big Bear or Brian Head? I think Brian Head is better, especially if you live in Vegas. I would go to Brian Head. Brian Head's actually pretty fun. When's like a no-go to travel during ski season? President's Week, Noah. President's Week, I think it's like, what is it, the second week of February? I think it's one of the most busy weeks for skiing. So I'd be very cautious to go on President's Week. What's up from Maine? What's up, Owen? Skiing Sugarloaf. From SC and gonna ski Breck or Beaver Creek, says Payton. Hell yeah. Stoked to hear that, guys. We're also live on YouTube. It's a bit easier to follow along. But yeah, you can tune in on the YouTube if you want. But I'm trying to do both Instagram and YouTube. Are you going to make mountain bike content? I will, yeah, this summer. Are you going to Basin opening day again? Do you mean Snow Basin or A Basin? I'm going to skip down. Sorry if I missed. I was trying to read some of the Instagram stuff. I cannot wait to bust out the White Walkers. Oh, man. I know tomorrow I'm putting out a video on my thoughts on the 121 White Walker, so we'll see. Based out of Chicago, but going to Colorado, hit up Keystone Vale first week, January, then Breckenridge, Rica, January. Brian, Kim, stoked to hear that, man. Based out of Chicago. That must be pretty nice to be able to fly, like Chicago to Denver, all that sort of stuff. Hope for a lot of snow this season. Coming from Sweden for 6 months in Revelstoke, says Oscar. Dude, Revelstoke is unreal. Be careful. That place is no joke. It really isn't, especially the back section. It is, I describe it as controlled side country, controlled back country. It is very gnarly. I'm a skier. I'll be at Snoqualmie and White Pass. Let's go, man. I want to check out White Pass one day. Papa Joe is in the house. Need some info on Breckenridge staying at Beaver Run. Ice Coast here. Anyone have any info on staying at Beaver Run? I don't know if that's a hotel or what that is. What are your thoughts on the BOA boots? I think the BOA is cool. I was impressed when I put it on. I think we need a year to see how they work, how they hold up, but I could see a lot of people adopting it in the future. We chatted last year on IG. Any plans for Alaska this year? I don't have any plans right now for Alaska. That would be very cool. I think it could be, you know, I could see myself. That could be a trip that's more attainable. You know, a flight to Anchorage is a lot easier than something like Japan or Europe. You know, I've at least been to Alaska before, so I have a little bit more intel on kind of how it works. I don't have any current plans, but I'm also, you know, I got some information today, and I'm not going to share anything yet because I just really want to wait until it's confirmed. But I think there'll be more stuff rolling in, so I'm excited for the opportunities later in the year. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll end up in Alaska. What's up, Garrett? Come to Mount Bahima. What's up, Brian? Checking in from Washington State. White Pass. Bahima. So we got a few Bahima. Big Bear every week now. That's awesome, King. Jake, I drove through the storm presidency. Comes another shutting the road down behind me. Ooh. Are you going to Snow Basin opening day again? Yes, I think so. The only bummer with some of the opening days is they overlap. Have you been to Canada? Yes, I have. There's been quite a few videos on Canada skiing. So yeah, it's just a balance of kind of what's open. I mean, I have my priority list. Park City's what I'm definitely going to do. Snowbird. So it just kind of depends. If I don't make it to opening day, I will be there like the opening weekend. I will try to do my best to get to everywhere. When and where is the first meetup? The meetup is March 9th and 10th. It is the official 3rd annual Stoke Squad meetup at Park City in Solitude. Open to everyone, all skill levels, all ages, snowboarders, skiers, snow bikers, it doesn't matter. So there will be more information on that. But yeah, March 9th and 10th, if you guys are interested, we had about 22, 23 people for each day last year. A lot of fun. So what up, Roberto? What's up, man? Are you doing Aho? Yes, I'm doing Arapaho Basin opening day, Kevin. What are their mountains? Breckenridge first week of January. I mean, I would hit up like Breck. If you're on the Epic Pass, I do think Vail is worth it if you've never been there. I mean, Breck, Vail, I don't know, depending on kind of what your itinerary is, but you could always rip out to Telluride would kind of be a haul, but a spot at Mammoth, 182 deep still. Wow, that's incredible. Lucas could do a whole video on the hot tub at the hostel at Bohema. Park City, says the young Danny. Are you going to be in Sonoma this weekend? What? I hope not. Have you skied in Canada? Yes, I have. What's good, Lucas? Good to finally be able to join live. What's up, Matt? Dude, it's been a long time, dude. Another one with the Illuminati badge. Hell yeah. Are you going to Jackson Hole again? Yes, I will be at Jackson Hole. You convinced me to get a 4-day epic to be able to go kicking horse. 10 new resorts this season, Stoke. Jack, I love to hear that, man. Kicking horse, unreal. Maybe I'll see you up there. Be careful. I'm stoked to be able to play a role in the 4-day epic. Any big collaboration with Abe this winter with videos at Mammoth or other sorts? I have nothing. There's been no, nothing, planned with Abe or anything like that. I stay optimistic. I think we'll just kind of hang out and ski again, but there's nothing planned. But traditionally, the trips with Abe are very last minute. He'll basically text me and it's like, yeah, I'll just kind of drop what I'm doing and go do it. So that's how they work. But again, trying to keep everything open. What's up, Connor Seal? Are Utah resorts hard to access when snowing if you stay in Salt Lake and commute to various resorts each day? Yeah, I mean, Little Cottonwood and Big Cottonwood are notorious for being very difficult to commute through. Park City also has some struggles up Parley's Canyon, but it's generally a little bit easier because it's a more of a major interstate. So yeah, I mean, Little Cottonwood and Big Cottonwood can be very difficult. If you rent a car, please make sure you have 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, good tires. I mean, I don't know the sort of rental car process in the winter like that, but I think it's bad on the rental car company if they don't equip people with proper stuff. But yeah, just definitely make sure you have 4-wheel drive. It can be a nightmare if it's snowing a lot. What up, Bon? Wolf Creek is the spot to be early season. Early season. Early season skiing. I combine season and skiing. What's the name of the ski goggles you use? I want to get a pair. I use the Zipline Podium XT goggles. There's really only 2 goggles that Zipline makes. They're the Clicks or the Podium XTs. I use the Podium XTs. You can use the code Lucas to save you, I believe, 15% on the goggles. So check them out. Those are the goggles that I use. Zipline Ski. First mountain I'm hitting, Eric, will likely be Arapahoe Basin. Will be the first mountain that opens, in my opinion. About to move to Whistler from Brisbane. Looking forward to it. Awesome, Josh. Maybe I'll see you up there. Planning on Japan this year. So, hey, Bon Rogers with the $9.99. Some Luna love. Thank you, Bon. I appreciate that, my friend. Your videos are the only thing that gets me through class. Kevin, make sure you pay attention. Bon, thank you for the $9.99, my friend. Luna always needs some love. Dude, I'm going to try and make money to get skis before the season, but all the 2023s are flying out of stock right now. What are you trying to get, Sean? Like a specific ski, or you're just kind of looking for something? Big shout out for Big Sky. Hell yeah, Big Sky's awesome. 3 days in Breck. January, should I just go to Breck all 3 days or try to other resorts for a day or two? For a day. I mean, look, I think Breckenridge is a big enough resort where you could easily spend 3 days there. I think it's, you know, Breckenridge is also, I think it's like one of the highest town, like highest elevation towns. So depending on where you're coming from, all that sort of stuff. I think you could spend 3 days at Breck, but I'm also a proponent of checking out other places. It just kind of depends, yeah, what you're looking for. But you could do Breck, Vale, Beaver Creek. I mean, that's 3 right there. You could do Keystone. I'm not huge on Keystone, but another one. Will Murphy. Are you going to end up skiing Wolf Creek this year? I don't have any plans to ski Wolf Creek, to be honest. It's a little bit kind of out of the way from the general Summit County stuff, but I'm not against it. I just don't find myself down that way. Thank you for the $199. I've heard great things about it. Flying out of Chicago to Utah is very nice. Not so nice getting to Reno. Is it hard to go Chicago to Reno? You can hit the new Bergman lift at Keystone. Double blocks will be easier to get to. I don't think it'll be open when I'm there, you know, this early season, but I do think I owe it to Keystone to go back there and try to do more of their expert terrain. It's just been such a long time since I've really spent time at Keystone. So have you done Australia skiing? I've never skied on. I've never been to Australia. What's up, Aaron Maxwell? Brighton Pass this winter. Hope to see you there. Joey, stoked to hear that, man. Longtime Epic Pass member. Kicking Horse is now on it. Kicking Horse is on the Epic Pass, Ryan. Yes. The code for Zipline does not expire. It's been active for a very long time. And yeah, Zipline, I think they're also running just like a Halloween special as well. So check them out. And yeah, if you do decide to go with it, you could use the code to save some money. That's about it. I like the Icon Pass as my favorite resort pass. I guess if I had to choose one. Watching the stream on the shitter, man. Love keeping me company. Hell yeah, dude. It's like we're all there shitting with you. Is this a live stream or release of a video? I believe this is a live stream. Do you know if someone with a 2-day Epic Pass goes to Breckenridge during the day, if they can go night skiing at Keystone using the same first day pass of the 2? Good question, Brian. I think they would count that. Ooh, that is a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if that's counted as both days. Maybe not, though. That's a good question. Maybe it isn't because it's the same day. Sunshine Village in 15 days. So excited. Yeah, you guys got some snow up there. Maybe Alberta and BC is the place to go. Hoping to do a trip to Bozeman, Big Sign, Bridger Bowl sometime later in this season. Awesome, Ryan. I want to check out Bridger Bowl at some point in my lifetime. Some point in my lifetime. Thoughts on the new 24 Ben Chetlers? I think it's a good ski, man. I think it's a great sort of all mountain one ski quiver. Stroke Swad, ready for the skis. I wouldn't be surprised if Eric just creates like a parody account of me. What new pass did you get? I got the Indy Pass. The Indy Pass. Have you been to night skiing at Brighton? I've never been night skiing at Brighton. Alta or Deer Valley. I mean, totally different resorts. I think Alta, if you're looking for very extreme terrain, you know, the best snowfall in the country. Deer Valley also has good terrain, but totally different sort of mountain and experience. Have you skied and is it worth it? I have skied Steamboat. I think it's definitely worth it. There's no direct flight from Chicago to Reno. There's always a stop. Okay. Yeah, the 2 flights, that kind of sucks. What boots are you rocking? I have Salomon S Pros. Salomon S Pros are the boots. Any opinion on Icelandic skis? I don't really have an opinion, just I've never used them, I've never held them, I've never caressed them in my hands, I've never touched them. Not that they're good or bad, I don't have any formidable opinion on them. Are you a part of the Anti-Vail Resorts campaign? I am not a part of that campaign. Any suggestions for town to stay in Colorado for a multi-mountain trip with Icon Pass? Any suggestions for town to stay in? Maybe Silverthorne? I mean, then you could do like A Basin, drive over to Winter Park. Is Steamboat on the Icon? Potentially up to Steamboat. I mean, it's a long drive, but you could do it. I do think Epic is a little bit better for Colorado, but you can also make Icon work. Thoughts on Owen 3P skis? Owen, is it 1 3P? Owen 3P? Again, never touched them, never used them. What's up, Grace Reich? Prediction for A Basin opening, live cams and temps looking good. Well, I thought it was going to be today. I always said October 25th, so I was wrong. I think Sunday. I think Sunday's could be a good one. If not, it's going to be during the week next week, maybe Halloween. But I do think they would try to get a weekend opening. But I also, yeah, I mean, this is just one long-haired man's opinion with no merit. Eagerly waiting to see Mammoth get its first decent snowstorm of the season. I know. Dude, the first POW day, like when you actually use a proper POW ski, oh my god. Where should I go for opening day? Wherever you can. Dude, I think I'm doing a good job keeping up with the stream, Eric. I mean, I'm talking faster than I've ever talked. Lucas of 40 minutes ago. Has it really been 40 minutes? Man. There's like 140 of us here. It's hard, man. I know I have my water and I have chocolate chips. That's all I have. I'm just letting them rip. The hard part is I feel like I can't give like really genuine answers. And a lot of times the questions are, am I going to this place? Have I been here? What about this ski? And the reality is I haven't used a lot of gear, you know. So it's hard for me to really give some good answers. I think there could be better channels out there, better people. It's something that I definitely don't have a lot of experience in. I haven't really used a lot of ski gear. I just have what I like and that's what I use. Salomon S Pros last season, best boot I've owned, super comfy. Hell yeah, man, I'm stoked to hear that. Steamboat's on Icon, but it's 2.5 hours from Silverthorne. Okay. Copper, I think someone said Copper. That's a good one. That could be another good one. I've heard good thing about Copper. Lucas, when you go to East, what resorts will you go to? I have no idea, man. I will likely try to do all the resorts I can that are on the Epic and the Icon Pass. So I would check out those passes. If it's on those passes, those are likely the resorts I'm going to go to. If it's not on the pass, I likely won't find myself at the resort. It just keeps it easy for me, keeps it a bit more cost effective. But to be honest, I have I haven't thought about an East Coast trip, because right now there isn't a trip planned. So how do you like that Armada jacket? I mean, I haven't technically used it yet. I haven't really put it through the paces. On first fit, on first feel and glance, you know, it feels like a jacket of that price point should be. So we'll see how it holds up. I have high hopes for it. And the question is, do I wear all black or all yellow for the first ski day of the year? I was going to do a poll on it on YouTube, but I don't know. I was originally going to do the all black, but I was like, man, maybe I should just let it rip with all yellow and look like a little golden piece of honey. What's up, Chris, on Instagram? Have you ever played Steep, the video game? I've never played Steep, the video game. Gotta say, you convinced me to get Montec gear. I saw your vids about it. What's your preference on fronts of Hasip? Hell yeah, Brian. So good to hear that. I just am not a fan with the half sip, to be honest. I think there was nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it was a bit suffocating sometimes. And I feel like it got really hot, and honestly, it's probably a long hair thing, but every time I would zip that thing up here, dude, it would always get caught in my freaking hair. And now I'm like trying to like unzip it, then I got to get my hair out of the way. I got to do this like little flick, then I can zip it up, then the hair goes back. It just, I don't know. I really like just the normal zip. Have you ever skied while the sun was rising or setting? Yes, I have. If I could only buy one, I would buy the Icon Pass. There's just more resorts for what I like to ski. The Epic has a lot of East Coast and Northeast, Mid-Atlantic type stuff, but the Icon really does have a good amount here in the West, but that's just why I buy both. Do you recommend a snowboarder to transition to skiing? It's whatever you want to do. Obi, Soth Pete, they're all great. Favorite Halloween candy? Dude, anything like that's not chocolate. Skittles, Starburst, Sweet Tarts, I mean, all that sort of stuff. I'll crush. Trying not to, though. Top speed, 150 miles an hour. Backwards. Will you get a new van this year? No, not this year, no. Maybe next year, but very, very small possibility. I'm going to Winter Park in March. Nice, Hustle Man. There's a lot of repeat type questions, which is understandable with the transient type of viewers. Yeah. And then if I answer your question and you're not like really paying attention, you might miss it. No fault to you, but then it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do this, but best resort in the U.S. other than Alta, Park City, and Snowbird. Oh, man. The resort rankings are just like, I don't know. Jackson Hole's a great one. Crystal Mountain, I think, deserves to be up in that conversation. Big Sky is another great one. It just comes down to what you're looking for. If you're talking about snow quality, you know, I think it's hard to put anything in the Pacific Northwest or even California in that discussion. If you're talking terrain only, that opens up your options. If you're talking about lodging and just general resort feel with Ski Town, I mean, it all depends. Crested Butte, Telluride, I mean, it's very hard to just say like what the best resort is. That's why when I do my resort rankings, I quantify what they are based on. I finally bought a new pair of boots. 10 years at K2 Mindbender. Can't wait to break him in. Nice. With the boa. You are going to be the guinea pig. What's up, Gary, on Instagram? Jacob says, when did you start skiing? When I was probably like 4 or 5. Do you own a drone? Yes, I have a drone. If you're not, you should fly it near the mountains. You know, technically drones are not allowed on mountain property, whether that's the parking lot or, you know. And yeah, with what I do, people are waiting for me to do something like that. And so I get drone anxiety. I'm a licensed drone pilot. Even in my old job, we were flying drones all the time. But I just, whenever the drone's up in the air, I'm just like, man, It's loud, it's obnoxious. I love the shots, but I don't fly my drone enough. I don't fly it a lot. But yeah, drones aren't technically allowed on the mountains, and it's hard for me to fly a drone illegally and then post it on the internet for people to see. It's not a good combination. Yeah, I think the Mayflower Resort's going to be hard with snowfall, to be honest. We'll have to see, but typically that face just doesn't hold snowfall. It gets morning sun, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, more terrain, but we'll see. Working late, but I made it. Where Colorado, Utah's really not till like middle of November, so hopefully we'll get a few weeks in Colorado to get warmed up, and then head back over to Utah. What's up, Amanda? Do you use Starlink? Yes, I use everything in the van on Starlink, live streams, uploads, all that sort of stuff. I've never tried Boulder gear or never checked it out, Will. How do you deal with fogging? I don't really get fogging. I will say one thing that I just learned is like, once you're out for the day, don't take your goggles, don't put them on the top of your head, you know. Like, it's a lot of times it's that change in sort of temperature and humidities that make a goggle fog up. So I get when you go into a lodge, like, that might be a little bit harder. But yeah, once I'm outside, I mean, I rarely take my goggles off my face. But the zip lines, you know, they're good goggles. They don't fog up really. So if I were to get fogging, I mean, there's little tricks. You can like go in and use the blower to try to warm them back up or something, put them in your pocket. But that's why I do recommend investing in a good pair of goggles or good pair of lenses, stuff like that. I hate candy corn, Bon. I'm not gonna lie. Of all Halloween candy, like, miss me with candy corn. I dig your ski style in the videos. The Glades are my favorite. Hell yeah, Blue. My local mountain, I would probably say Park City, but, you know, I would also consider something like Deer Valley. You know, very local. I like Snowbird. Mountain Collective. Yeah, that's a good pass too. Bent 100 or Black Ops 98. Depends what else you have in your quiver. I mean, they're kind of two different skis, in my opinion. Depends kind of what else you have. I think the Black Ops would be a little bit more orientated towards like an all-mountain sort of thing. The Bent 100 would be kind of a do-it-all ski. Were the Kings limited time? No, they were just like the 2019 Armada JJ. Why no videos on Heavenly, Kirkwood, or North Star? There actually are videos of Heavenly. There is a video of Kirkwood. To be honest, I just like... Yeah, I'm a snow snob. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, the one time I was in Heavenly was a crazy storm. Everything was shut down, so I skied like one lift. And Kirkwood, I went to last year and all that sort of stuff. But what's up, Mo? Sean? Yeah, I can't do candy corn either. Yeah, no code or discounts on Montec. I don't have anything for you on that. Have you been to Eldora? I have been to Eldora once. It was a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but when I was in school out in Colorado, I remember I did it. I went out to Eldora for the day. Don't really remember too much of it. Does Palisades offer good competitive opportunities? In what regard? What are you referring to? Like a job or? I have a trip planned for first week of December to Loveland. As I say, man, I think anything before Christmas, the New Year, in my opinion, is a gamble. It's a kind of a risk. It can either be good-ish or, you know, it's going to be light. But, you know, not to deter you from it, just being realistic. That's still kind of early in the season. Coverage can be light, you know. Do you like mountain biking? Yeah, I do. Mountain biking was a lot of fun. I just got into it at the end of the summer. I enjoyed it a lot. What's the most intense trail you've been on? I mean, I put out a video recently, like my top 5 POV videos. I think kind of has a good correlation with intensity, but the pinball shoot at Crystal is a pretty intense run. The Philippe's Gap at Mammoth, I would say, is kind of intense. Yeah, I don't know. Those are all kind of intense. What's up, Ralph? Do you have different tints of goggles? Yeah, and I think technically speaking, just to help you, you'd be referring to the actual lens. The goggle is really more referring to like the frame. But yeah, at this point, I have a ton of different lenses. In my opinion, I have too many lenses. You don't need as many lenses as I have, but I do recommend at least having 2 to 3 different tints of the lens for different conditions, for sure. I highly recommend that. Do you do any rock climbing? I've never rock climbed, no. I use those heated hand warmer packets. See? Yeah, something like that. That's what I mean. There's like, yeah, you want to heat it up or something, or get it the same temperature of like something weird like that to sort of, because I think a lot of the fog just comes from like a discrepancy in temperature or humidity levels. So you got to try to match them to sort of the temperature of your face and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't recommend lifting up your goggles. I'm not saying that's what people are doing, but Reese's Pieces. I could crush some Reese's. It's been snowing all day here in Hamilton. We're gonna do like a bigger road trip this year. Bigger than... What do you mean? I feel like last year was pretty damn big, in my opinion. We were all the way from Utah to California, up to Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, Alberta. Felt pretty big to me. Would you ever... Oh, there you go, Justin. Yeah, I would love to travel out of America. I mean, look, and I was just looking this stuff up, and I'm going to probably hurt some people's feelings, but I looked up, like, snowfall at Zermatt. It's like 100 and, like 30, 40 inches. And, like, then I look up, like, average snowfall of L10 Snowbird, it's 500 inches. I don't think people, like, truly understand, the difference in something like that. So I've just been incredibly spoiled here in Utah. And for what I like to do, I mean, I like to ski POW, I think skiing in Europe and stuff like that it's more about the experience and the trains. And I want to ski it all just because I want to experience that in my life. But I'm just saying, it's very hard to get out of a place like Little Cottonwood Canyon. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have a ski. That's why my skis are from 116 millimeter basically to 130. I mean, a lot of people can't even comprehend those sort of ski widths. And I was looking at my skis today, I'm like, wow, I really don't even have like a small ski. But just from what I'm used to, I mean, 500 inches a year on average is like that's a ton of skis or a ton of snow, so when I look at these other places, I'm like, wow, what do you do with 130, 140 inches a year? I grew up in central New York. So I went to high school at Cazenovia High School around Syracuse, New York. I'm based right now in Park City, Utah. I skied in Canada, yes, Forrest. I would just recommend you just kind of checking out some of the videos on the channel, because there's a lot of, I would say I ski a good amount over the Western United States. I like Utah, I'm familiar with it, but I did a lot of skiing up in Canada this past year and all that sort of stuff, so. I have a trip planned to Jackson Hole and Targhee. Nice, man. Targhee is a great mountain, so is Jackson. It's awesome that you're doing both. Thoughts on the 104 Revolts? I've never used them, but I used to use Vocals a long time ago. I think it's a good ski brand, and I think the Revolt's a solid lineup. What's up, Paul? Headed to Colorado soon. Yeah, as soon as they announce that they're going to open, I will head out there. Tommy Quinn says, ever think of doing ski touring? Not really. I don't really have too much of a appeal to do ski touring and all that sort of stuff, but what's up, DC? Miles, thank you for the 199, man. First ever super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Now you guys are just trolling me. Eric says thoughts on the Bauer Vapor Hyperlite 2. Rathy Mice says STX Proton Power. I knew I wouldn't make it the whole stream without getting trolled. Not even a full hour into it. Unreal. Unbelievable. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. I think we need to ban Eric and Rathy Mice. I'm just kidding. Don't ban them. I'm just kidding on everything, but... All right. Back Bowls and Blue Sky Basin. Yeah, I think if you're going to go to Vail, that's kind of the place I would hang out, to be honest. Blue Sky Basin's a lot of fun. Back Bowls are huge. Can we please get thoughts on the CCM Ultra Tax 100 Flex? Oh my god. Are you heading to Colorado for opening days? Yes, I will be there for opening days, Carter. I'm riding 92s. I might need to upgrade. I mean, a 92 is that's a great. I think that's a great all mountain underfoot width, like 90 to 100. That's what I do caution a lot of people. Like, some people are like, "Yo, I just got the JJs," and I'm like, just sometimes I just feel like people buy them because I have them and they don't really understand what the ski is. And then I kind of feel bad, and I have to kind of like, okay, why did you buy it? And, oh, because I want to ski the park. I'm like, okay, well, the JJ might not be the best ski for the park, you know, here's why. So, yeah, don't feel like, I think a 92 is a great underfoot, whatever you're on. How much snow are the Cottonwoods going to get this weekend? I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know, like, I don't know. I just heard that it's supposed to get cold and have some wet weather. I don't know what that means. Alta's getting 12. There you go. I'm getting rid of the board and getting some sticks. Yes. One more skier on the mountain. Oh, yeah. DC's got the revolts. 104, 114. I think they also make the Revolt in a 121 as well. That's what I'm saying. I think the Revolt's a great lineup. I think the cool... or am I thinking of a different ski? Yeah, never mind. I think I'm thinking of a K2. Open Snow says 11 for Little Cottonwood Canyon. Okay. Hey, Lucas, big fan, says Ryan. Thank you, man. Tyler with the $1. Thank you, Tyler. Thoughts on the Planet Eclipse E-Tech? Oh man, now we're going to paintball. Unreal. Unbelievable. I can't keep up at this point. I don't know. I have no thoughts on anything anymore, okay? If it's related to gear, I have literally no thoughts. You know, like how people just say, like, no comment? I'm just going to start saying no thoughts. I have no thoughts anymore. Side note to what paintball gun to use. I use a DLX Lux X. Or no, a TM40, I'm sorry. TM40. Lux TM40, the newer one. What's a good ski width for Mammoth? I would say 100 to 110 probably is a good ski width in that range. I've ever thought about doing ski patrol. I have never thought about doing ski patrol, to be honest. A lot of respect for ski patrollers. We can't do what we do without them, but that's just not a position for me. Great new channel called California Weather Watch. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, people ask me like what I think is going to happen with the weather. Like, dude, I have no idea. Like, buy Open Snow. I do think that, and this isn't even like an ad. Like, I think Open Snow is a great freaking app. If, yeah, I think you spend $40 for the year. Tells you everything you need to know. I think, you know, I understand not everyone can spend the $40, but if you can, I think that's all you need. Why do you only ski Armadas? Is it a sponsor? I'm not sponsored by Armada. I've never spoke to anyone at Armada before. I just ski them because I like them. And that's about it. That's the only reason why. I think it fits my ski style well. It's a freestyle orientated ski that allows me to charge around the mountain and still have fun, you know. So, but yeah, it's not a sponsor. Miles Peterson. You get a Stoke button, my friend. How are the bent 100s? Is there anyone in here who's used a bent Shetler? Because I've never used one. And it's hard for me to answer this question because honestly, I think the bent Shetlers is a great line of skis, whether it's the 90, the 100, the 110, the 120. I think it's similar to the ARV line that I like to use. And obviously it's a very popular ski, so they must be doing something right. I've just never used them to really give you a good opinion, but I think from a ski geometry standpoint, the way it's constructed, what it's made out of, I think it has a lot of the right pieces to be a great all-mountain ski. Does a few millimeters matter? I think it does. I think that's why you see manufacturers build skis every 5-10 millimeters. You know, I mean, does 88 to 90, you know, will that make a difference in terms of how the ski is utilized? Not necessarily. But I would just note that the ski is all engineered with a purpose, you know, whether it's the side cut, you know, of how the width at the tip and the underfoot. So, but does 88 versus 92 matter? Is it going to make it an all mountain ski to a POW ski? Not necessarily, but there's a reason why skis are made at sort of each millimeter like that. What's up, Ron Wilson? Good evening. Working over getting ahead before my shoulder surgery next week. Dude, that's next week. That's going to be the day of the stream next week, November 1st, right? I'll be at Keystone opening. I want to slap hands and say what's up. Hell yeah, man, I'll be there. Slap hands, bump the fists. $19 for Tarky, damn. Utah or Colorado? Ooh. I would probably choose Utah, but both are great. Thoughts on the new rotary hybrid RX-7? I ordered 2 of your helmet stickers. I'm so stoked to get them. Shane, I appreciate that, man. Those were sent out, I believe, at the beginning of the week. I think Monday I sent those out. Just don't center mount like I did. Ryan with the $4.99. Thank you, man. First ever super chat. Thanks, Lucas. Hopefully see you in Mammoth this season. Peace. I'm out. I'll definitely be in Mammoth, man. I'll definitely be a man, but thank you for the $4.99. Peace out. Logan says, pump for ski season, especially with my new Atomic Maverick 88s. After watching the vids, I'm going to get a second ski around 110 for the high mount con. Nice, man. That'll be a great quiver. An 88, then something a little bigger. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of just factory recommended. I mean, unless you like really know kind of what you ski, how you ski it, and you've like really, you know, worked with the manufacturer. I mean, yeah, I think for the most part, factory mount's going to work well for people. I know there are a lot of skis also have like a freestyle mount or something. But everything that I use is just at the factory mount point. Bet 100s are a jack of all trade, master of none. There you go. Good way to describe it, man. That's kind of the whole gist between like, I think any of those skis really in that 100 to 110 range or whatever, however you want to say it. But that's why, you know, that's an all mountain ski, right? Kind of does everything pretty well. Nothing like extremely awesome, but 220 centimeters. Then Chin says just start throwing out. See, so now Chin has turned and now he's a part of the trolling, dude. Unreal. This is what I get left with. Thoughts on the 2022 Ford F-150? Oh my god. Connor says definitely will say what's up at 8 Basin. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. But Helena Groomer, yeah, that's what you'll get with a 120. Love it, bro. I haven't tuned into your channel in a few months, and I respect the grind. So enjoy the videos coming for the season. Thank you, man. Yeah, we are a full-time, year-round YouTuber. Bro, Lucas, why did you decide to make this channel? I don't know. It's a good question. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't. So this way I wouldn't get trolled on my thoughts on the F-150. Brett Downing, $4.99. Can you explain binding brake width? What if a binding isn't within 10 millimeters or underfoot width? In my experience, every binding should have a width that's somehow within 10 millimeters of your underfoot width. For example, my JJs are 116. The brake that I put on them is a 110 millimeter brake. I prefer to size down on the brake and have the ski shop kind of bend it out rather than have a little bit of a bigger brake and potentially risk it sort of getting caught. I would be hard pressed if a binding isn't within. I mean, I would love an example. Like, what is your underfoot width and what binding are you looking at? What makes some bindings better than others? I think one thing that will make a binding at least be more expensive is sort of the strength of the binding. For instance, typically if you find a Tyrolia Attack 17 versus a Tyrolia Attack 13 or 14, whatever the number is, the fact that it can be stronger, provide you with a higher din, will make it more expensive and arguably, quote, better. But I think a lot of the things that make a binding better than others is the way it sort of interacts with the boot and how it keeps you, sort of how the interaction between your boot and the ski and the feel, I guess, within that. So I know a lot of people like the pivot for like the way the heel piece releases and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think bindings, there's a pretty high sort of like diminishing return, in my opinion, where what I mean by that is for the most part, like the point where you'll start to see the difference in a binding when you get to a higher level binding is very negligible. It's very small. You know, only like really the top percent of skiers are really going to notice look pivot 17 versus something else. So the binding's very important, but I think a lot of times now the bindings, other than like a rental binding, a lot of the bindings are very good. It's a good question. I don't think there's a lot of good, clear answers on sort of what makes a binding a good binding. I hope that kind of gave you some answers, but yeah, drop an example of what your binding and underfoot's not matching up. Since you used to be a financial advisor, do you have any stock recommendations for investments or swing trades? I would just trade like 0 DTE options, to be honest, like out of the money, expiring tomorrow. I think it'll be a great way to build wealth. That's probably what I would just do. Eric gifted 5. Eric, thank you for 5 more gifted. That's 10 gifted this stream. Hugh Davidson, Carter, Shane, Joe Dallas, Adam Larson, welcome. And that was a total joke, by the way. Please do not trade like 0 DTE, out of the money options. But yeah, I was never a financial advisor. I never am an financial advisor, but I am a big proponent on investing your money one way or the other, whether it's the stock market or real estate. Yo, Lucas learned to ski 2 to 3 years. Was wondering what skis I should pick up. I think, without telling you a specific ski, I would try to find something around the 100 millimeter waist width. I think that'd be a good ski for groomers and also be a little bit more free ride orientated. If you want free ride, I would recommend a full twin tip ski. You're gonna want something with some rocker in it and some camber. Ben Shetler 100 would be a good example of a ski that fits that. But ski lunch trays. See you, DC. Are you going to go back to the hot springs in Spanish Fork? That'd be cool to go back. I don't have any plans to return to that hot spring, though. What was your second choice of boot before you got your new pair? My second choice of boot. I think I was looking at some Atomic boots, but I was pretty sold on the Solomons just because, like, my dad has used them. It's pretty much it's a very popular boot that's been around for a while. So I know I was trying to go to a 2-piece boot from the 3-piece, and I was trying to go to a stiffer boot. It'd be epic to watch a Luke Skywalker movie in a movie theater. Carter, if you get the Illuminati badge, we'll cheer. Dude, that's my badge of honor, man. Even the one that you have, Eric, the snowboarder. That's a good one, too. The skier that Shin and Ron has, but... yeah, the Illuminati one, there's not a lot of people who have it. Justin has it. JJ for All Mountain and House Park City in January. Got an upcoming ski trip. JJ, I would not recommend for an all mountain ski, to be totally honest. I think it can work, but I think there's other skis that are an all mountain ski. The JJ, in my opinion, is a powder ski. But yeah. How's Park City in January? Got upcoming. Park City in January should be pretty good, man. Let's just, we gotta get snow, but traditionally speaking, Park City in January can be pretty good. What do I watch on YouTube? I don't really watch a lot of like ski stuff, snow stuff, to be honest. You know, when I was getting into mountain biking, I was watching some mountain bike channels. I like to watch a lot of car stuff, to be honest, over anything. Not that I even really like cars, so it's weird, but I just like watching like people build cars and stuff like that. So there's a few channels I like to watch on that, but I have a bond that my grandparents gave me that was getting 12% interest last year. Nice, dude. Can't get 12% really anywhere right now. Miles with the $4.99 again. Thank you, Miles. Overall, what's your favorite mountain experience? My favorite mountain experience is when you get to the top of Hidden Peak at Snowbird and the tram opens up and it's dumping snow and you get hit with that like icy cold wind in your face and 110 people all, you know, rush out of the tram, go walk across a little plateau. You put your skis on and you know you're about to go ski some pow. That's probably my favorite singular mountain experience. Shane. 1999. Thank you, Shane. That's incredible. Literally so sick how much this channel is growing. You're so underrated on your video in the grind and putting the camera down and filming and picking it up again. Literally, you're so underrated. Here's to you, Shane. Thank you for the 1999, man. I appreciate the kind words. The support goes a long way. It really does enable me to be able to do this, continue to make the videos for you guys, and not really be obligated to a brand deal or anything like that. It's something that I've, you know, taken a lot of pride in being able to do this just off the support in the live stream and just the videos themselves. So I appreciate it. But I think as I say, I'm appropriately rated. I'm right what I, you know, in life, you get what you work for, not what you deserve. So I've worked for the 52,000 that we have here, and I think that's what I deserve at this moment. So I appreciate it, Shane. Miles, thank you guys. I'm so excited for the snow that Killington is getting next week, even though it's only an inch. Hey, man, an inch is a lot. 139 the stream. Let's go, Ron. Strong, exactly. Yo, Lucas, lost my new Ben Chetlers when my house burnt down in a wildfire. And today, me and my family were surprised with new skis and original artwork from Chris himself. Dude, thank you for sharing. First off, I'm very sorry to hear about your house burning down, but that is an incredible story. Good on. Very nice of Chris Ben Chetler with the original artwork, man. That is very cool. Seven favorite ski resort hacks. I don't know if they're hacks. I always tell people to get off the bottom as soon as you can, right? Like, get off the base of the mountain, get up to the mid-mountain. I would need more time to think about that. Favorite ski resort hacks. I'm bleeding. Somehow I'm bleeding. What the hell? I think I've been scratching myself. Trying to deal with these trolls. What happened to the Elks? I still have the Elks. I'm still using the Elks. The Stoke Elks forever. I'm 3 months away from the Illuminati badge. Ron Wilson gifted 5. Tyler Jutt, Reese, the original Lojo, Tyler Flanagan, welcome. Ron, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you guys. For example, Tyrolia Attack 17 break width comes in an 85, 95, 110, 130, 150. Why would they ever make they don't even make a ski that's 150 underfoot, do they? Because if they do, I need one. But I don't think they even make skis with 150 underfoot. But anyways, if I wanted to put these on a K2 99, it would be 11 millimeter difference. No, I would just put the 95 break width on it. The 95 would be perfect. It would be 11. No, don't put the 110 on it, Brett. Put the 95, it'd be perfect. When are we getting new badging? Dude, I talked about this a few streams ago. I feel like I wanted to make new badges and people said no, they liked what they have. How do you like the 24 bench Hitlers? I've never used them. If you're liking, if you're asking me if I think they look cool, I think the graphics awesome, but I've never used them. Chin with the 20 months. 20 freaking months, dude. Chin and I have literally become IRL friends, in real life friends, because of all this, which is pretty crazy. Amongst other people, but Chin, thank you for the 20 months. He says, give the stream a like. Dude is literally bleeding for us. I know, dude. I've literally drawn blood over here. It's been insane. Yeah, check out the Discord. It is in the description if you guys use Discord. Yeah, like the stream. I don't ever ask people to like a video. I don't ever ask people to subscribe. So you can like it. You can even dislike it. I don't even care. Where are you going to be this winter? Everywhere, Scott. Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, California, Oregon, Washington, and then Canada. Not skiing related, but we've seen the BMW. Thank you, Jeff. Great question. But yeah, there's a very high chance that we will be back in the M2 next season. Unless something falls from the sky. But as it sits right now, we'll probably be back in the M2. Gary says, peace, Lucas. I'm off to sleep. 2:20 a.m. here. Damn, dude. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Bro, I'm moving to Utah this year, and it would be awesome if I saw you, bro. Much love. I'm sure you will see me, man. Bro, what is the worst live stream we've ever done? What's up with the worst questions, man? That's not the way we operate. We don't worry about the worst stuff I've ever done, man. And there hasn't been a worst stream. But just remember, I started, I started with my camera on my laptop in the van with like 8 people, Now it is what it is, but... What up, Matt? See, now Chin is... Have you skied in every state that has a resort yet? No, not even close, and I really have no desire to. But yeah, not even close. Damn, 175 underfoot. Someone's gotta link me those, dude. Are you just playing like a mono ski now? I think you guys are bullshitting me. There's no way to make a 175 underfoot ski. I just tried to look it up. I can't find anything. I got a new card. My membership ended up canceling. I don't have a computer to renew it. It's all good, Noah. You're always a part of the Stoke squad, my friend. Yeah, no, I mean... You could definitely put a wider brake on. I just sized down on the brake. It is weird that they don't have like a 120 millimeter brake, but they have a 150. But yeah, just go a little bit smaller. I love you too, Ryan. Missed the first hour. Did you say which day you're heading out? I'm heading out the day before the resorts announce that they open. So I don't have any plans to go out there and wait, but yeah, as soon as a resort announces that they'll open, I'll probably I'll head out there. Me and my dad found the channel a year ago and have been loving it ever since. Your videos are awesome. They're so fun to watch. Miles, thank you, man. I appreciate the $4.99, the $1.99, and I'm stoked that you and your dad can enjoy it together, my friend. Second channel. You and this damn second channel, Eric. Shout out to Big Dog. Pronounce my last name right. Hope to see you on the Utah Hill soon. Did I pronounce it right? That was just purely luck. I'm not even going to try to do it again because I don't remember how I pronounced it the first time. Time to get back to work. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate the support, my friend. May 2024, Matt's going to be an uncle. Congratulations, Matt. Uncle Matt, dude, it's got a ring to it. North Carolina ski resorts. Did you know that East Coast has a tram? It's Jay Peak, Vermont. That's awesome, dude. I love trams. I love trams so much. What am I hitting first this season? Probably Arapahoe Basin. Keystone, whatever opens up first. But it would probably be one of those two. Loving how you approach your YouTube channel. Crazy genuine, wanted to keep being you. Great video production as well. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that, my friend. Rambler S175. No way. I'm buying it right now. And I'm using it on opening day. Oh, there is no... I don't find it. I think you guys are just trolling me. There's no way they make a 175 underfoot ski. Underfoot. Wait. The widest production ski ever assembled is the Monster Fat. 177 millimeters wide. Can I buy it? I don't think I can buy it. That's dumb. The Liberty Mutant's a 145 underfoot. The Fatipus Alada's a 140 underfoot. DPS Spoon is 148. The Nordica Jaw Love, that ski looks 6, 140. Oh, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I don't believe in all mountain skis anymore. You should have a groomer, slasher, and a strong all mountain ski that leans toward more powder. But then you just say you don't believe in all mountain skis, but then you said you should have a strong all mountain ski. A strong all mountain ski or a strong powder ski? Are you heading to Wyoming this year? Yes, I am. I have an Epic Pass. I'll see you out there. I did watch the F1 race. I didn't... Did they say why they got DQ'd? I know they said technical infraction, but I didn't see like what they actually failed. I thought it was a good race for the most part. I mean, I was kind of hoping that Lando was going to win, but you know, that didn't really happen. I'm excited for Mexico. I'm excited for Vegas. I'm just not excited that the season's ending. I just wish they raced all the time year round. What am I supposed to do? Any iOSers know how to get a membership? You get heading to watch the April 8th, 2024 eclipse. Are you asking me, Eric? I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow, much less April 8th. You going to Deer Valley or Jackson Hole this year? I'll be at both, Scott Taylor. I will definitely be at both. You should get badges that are skis, but it starts out skinny and they get bigger. That is a great idea, Mo. I gotta be honest, that is a very good idea. I guess the only thing is, could you really tell with how small the badges are, the width of them? But that would actually be, that's a cool idea. Love the new hype video. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it was a little bit, you know, wanted to put it out. I liked it. Yeah, it was a fun little edit to put together. Boom, told you it's 2 millimeters short. I know, dude. You can't really find them. They look absolutely ridiculous, but shit, I thought my 133s were big. I think I need to reevaluate. Maybe my 133 is going to be my groomer ski. And I'm going to start to get like 150 underfoots and just be absolutely ridiculous. Would love to see Signs under Total Wolves management. I think Signs is underrated. I'm kind of liking Oscar Piastri and kind of what he's done at McLaren as well. It's been a good season. It's just a little unfortunate that, like, Red Bull was so dominant, but I love Blink-182. I don't think I've really listened to their new album, but thoughts on the Icon Pass? I think the Icon Pass is great, Miles. I think the Icon Pass is great. Troy says, when you're back in Mammoth, check out Snow Creek, full indoor pool. Yeah, I went there. When did I go there? Was it when I was in the summer? Yeah, I went there this summer. I gotta be honest, man. Like, it's a nice place, but $25 a day is just, it's crazy. But it, you know, yeah, there's not a lot of options in Mammoth, but that definitely works for a shower and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, $25 a day is expensive. Like, the gym I go to here in Park City is $10 a day, and the gym is way nicer than Snow Creek's and all that, and it has whatever, all that other stuff. I was kind of surprised. And they're like, well, you can buy like I don't know, like a 10-day pass or something for like $250. I was like, look, I'm just trying to shower. I wanted to get a ski that says your mom on the base. Grace, thank you. Welcome to the Stoke Squad. I appreciate that. On your own accord, welcome. Enjoy the green name. Enjoy the emojis. Enjoy the badges. You can now sit in the company. You can now sit in the company like Eric Gulseth. I don't know if that's an honor or not, but that is where you are now. So. Everything about doing odd one-off videos like here's a squat session or here's my Spotify playlist. I like this mix. Here's a squat session. Have you tried the Insta360 cameras? I have not tried that camera. Where was I? Who was I just talking to? Tyler. I mean, look, the reality is, and I've kind of, you know, this is a continuing battle, but the reality is the channel's about ski stuff. and that's just kind of what pulls the most views. And with this, like, views is kind of what equals revenue. So from the business standpoint, especially in a time like this, I try to just focus really on ski stuff. But when there's more traction, like when the season is kind of in full swing, there's a little bit more opportunity to do stuff like that because people are just kind of more in tune with the channel. But I've kind of really had a shift in everything, and I'm like, I really just need to focus on what people watch. So like I did racing, I did paintball, like just doesn't really get the same stuff. Like even the mountain biking was the better summer activity. But watching you ski through trees is crazy. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it, man. I love skiing trees. Got to ride Red Lodge with your Indy Pass if I'm telling you it's dumped on. That'd be fun, man. What's better, Jackson, Grand Targhee, or Snow King? I think Jackson and Targhee are very comparable. They're both very extreme mountains. Snow King I've never been to, but just kind of seeing it, like it's going to be probably the number 3 there. I'm sure if you're like a local at Targhee, you would claim that Targhee's better than Jackson and vice versa. Me being at both, I would still say Jackson is a little bit above Targhee. I would say Jackson, Targhee, Snow King. Oh, it seems like other people agreed. What's up, Nate? Nate the Lifty. Michael with the $9.99. Watch the pinball shoots at Crystal Vid recently. I think it's the best filming you've done to show just how gnarly the run truly is. Can't wait for more this season. Michael, thank you for the $9.99, man. That was probably one of my most favorite videos that I put together this past year. Just from the hiking, having Mount Rainier in the background, and then somehow doing that shoot. I don't really know what was going through my mind, but yeah, we made it work. So that's a very fun one to do. I've been showing everyone I can dying in the game. Everyone who's seen it agrees Papa Joe's a legend. Oh my god, I know that video did a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. To be honest, like, yeah, pretty epic. And that was just kind of like, I feel like I had bigger plans. Like, I still want to do a better Joe video where it's a little bit more documentary style. Like, that real video didn't really have any like B-roll stuff like that. It was a very like raw sort of like, I just kind of did an interview and just posted it. So I don't think I did Papa Joe justice necessarily, but he's become such his own character in the channel. You know, I think it was worth sort of talking about, giving him a little bit more spotlight so people understand kind of where he's from. And I mean, you guys heard the man. He said he's got big plans. Like, I don't know, man. He makes it sound like he's like training for the Olympics still or something. So I don't know what his big plans are, but he doesn't sound like he's done. So I would love to do something special for him for his birthday, because his birthday's always, you know, in March. Like, be cool to, I don't know, heli skiing, cat skiing, that'd be all cool, but have you been to an Icon Stoke meetup? Free food, drinks with a chance to win a free Icon. Really? I didn't know they had an Icon Stoke meetup? Unreal. No way. When did that start? Dude, Icon Stoke meetup? When did that start? Dude, what if they just started that? What if Icon saw our Stoke Squad meetup and now they're infringing? Dude, unreal. Will all the best terrain be open? Honestly, Ian, I think it could be hit or miss, man. If we don't get any snow, they're not going to be open. I mean, I've had it where Jupiter at Park City is not open, you know, at Christmas time. So just hope that we get some snow. Use K2 pontoons, 100 feet. Let's go, Scott. What's up, Greg? I'm riding 88 wides. I can ride them all mountain, but would you think I gain much from getting... It just really depends on what you're trying to ski. I think if you're trying to move into more advanced extreme terrain, off-piste stuff, I think you would gain a lot from getting a wider ski, to be honest. If you're just looking to carve and ski groomers, I don't think you would gain really anything going to a bigger ski. So it just depends like what you're looking to ride. I think if you're trying to advance your riding, trying to get into, a little bit higher, more gnarlier terrain, like I think you could benefit from a bigger ski. Oh, we got Alex and Jay Poodles here again, dude. Unreal. They're just gonna have their own discussion in the Instagram chat. They're gonna carry the Instagram. I'm eating the best Jimmy Dean sandwich I've ever had in my life. Oh, don't even start talking about food. I'm starving. I'm starving. Hey, Elsie, remind me what skis your dad has. So my dad has the Armada Declivities 102s. Yes. Joe has such an interesting quiver. He has the Armada ARV 106s. He has the Nordica Enforcer 104s. So he has 3 skis that are essentially the same. And then he has... No, I'm sorry. He has the Nordica Enforcer 110s. So that's Armada Declivity 102, Armada ARV 106, Nordica Enforcer 110. Then he does have the Armada White Walker 121. He's been wanting to get the Armada JJUL 116 to have something in between his 110 and his 121. Are you seeing Whistler anytime this season? Maybe. I hate mountain biking. Oh no. Dude, I saw your wreck, man. Unreal. I'm glad you're okay. It's because the algorithm doesn't push the content to your subs. Yeah, that's exactly why. Like, again, I don't... Just the way it works, but now the ski videos do what they do, so when I post something that isn't skiing related, the people, they don't click on it, so it just instantly kind of gets shut down, which is all good, but that's just the reality of where I'm at. That's why, like, honestly, that's why I just been pushing ski stuff, whether it's freaking top 5 POV runs or ski. Like, I'm just... At this point, I'm just swinging until I can just, like, go make ski videos and ski vlogs, which is what I do, so... I'm reaching right now. I did not eat dinner. I had a very small lunch, too, so... What are you guys talking about, Alex and Jay Podles? Bro, you're not saying anything, so I have to do all the work? I know, dude. You gotta take it from me in the Instagram. Bro, you guys should just come to the YouTube one so I can actually, like, respond. Pick 2, cut 1. Alta Snowbird Park City. Oh my god, dude. That's a way to get crucified on the internet, but I'm gonna cut Alta. Alta. Because I would just go to Snowbird, then just, like, you can ski to Alta from Snowbird. So, boom, I just found a loophole, and I'm skiing all 3 now. No way I just did that. Did you see Powder Mountain Snowbasing got ranked 1 and 2 on the West by Ski Magazine? Thoughts? Is Powder Mountain really like that? Poodles. All right, never mind. Look, I get the whole ski resort ranking thing. Okay, my only thing with their ranking was they didn't say how, like, what the resorts were ranked on. Like, they didn't say any sort of, like, qualifiers. And I was kind of like, I don't know what I mean, they put Whistler like, I don't know, something in the 20s, and then they put Powder Mountain like number 1. Powder Mountain's a great mountain. Like, I think it's cool. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it's based on what? What did they put Powder Mountain number 1 as? The snow quality? I think the snow quality in Little Cottonwood is better than Powder Mountain. I think the layout of Powder Mountain is kind of funky. I think the lifts at Powder Mountain are they're just a little bit more antiquated. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't understand where the ranking came from. It's more of a family I'd watch. Okay. Valid. Good point, man. You can just stay on Instagram then. So that's all I'm saying. Like, look, I'm not... Everyone has the right to their own opinion, and clearly it was user generated, so that was what the majority of people thought. I just thought it would be beneficial if they said what it was based off of. And I just think basing a resort ranking off the quote-unquote vibe is a very hard thing to do. I mean, it's totally subjective. At least rank it off something that's like percent of advanced terrain or kind of snowfall or something like that, right? But if it's just like on the vibe, like it's hard to... That's like, what does that mean? So that's why resort rankings are so hard in general, because it's like, what is it, what is it based off of? And the problem is everyone's personal biases tries to, plays a role in it. You could have the best day of your life at a resort and the worst day of your life at another resort. And when I put like Park City at like, I don't know, 15 or something. I put it like middle of the road, and I've had the best days of my life at Park City. So like I tried to make that a point. Like, look, if this had a lot of bias in it, Park City would be like top 3 for me. So I think Powder Mountain's great. I think it's a sleeper of a mountain. Again, I just don't understand how it got into number 1. Over like Revelstoke, Whistler. I mean, that's all. Plans for your birthday? Probably skiing and editing. Do you shoot with a DSLR or mirrorless camera? It's a mirrorless camera. I think DSLRs are pretty kind of old school at this point. Not a lot of people really shoot video with DSLRs, but yeah, it's a mirrorless technically. The camera is a Canon R6 Mark II. I have a video on all my camera gear. Might get beta gifts this year, rich and famous. I showed my girlfriend dying in the game. DITG, dude, no way we just made an acronym for that. Dude, I'm just putting that on a black shirt, DITG. And it's like, only if you know, dude. Unreal. I can't believe we just did that. No way, Silk. DITG. I'm just gonna get a freaking like Ricky Bobby. I'm just gonna put a sticker right on my goggles that just says DITG. Jesse McDonald. Welcome to the Stoke Squad. Thank you. Yeah, Papa Joe has the Fisher Gun Barrel Mogul skis. I think they're 65 underfoot. I think they're more narrow than 76, Ron. I think they're 65 if I remember. Been watching you since May and I love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you like them. I have some chicken and rice for dinner, Matt. Nothing fancy, but it'll get the job done. I'm in Park City right now, Justin. What's up, Levi? Ooh, some father-daughter heli skiing, Scott. I prefer... Ooh. Just depends. I feel like different days I would prefer Park City over Deer Valley and vice versa. Streams usually end in 9 minutes. Yeah, I sold the ESR. I sold all my cameras. This is the only camera I have other than my GoPros. DITG. I think the Cottonwood resorts are going to open whenever they said they were, like October, November 17th, November 20th, or whatever. Still 110 strong, almost 2 hours in. Dude, that's unreal. It's been a great stream. Thank you, guys. I'm tired, hungry, and famished. I'm dehydrated. You got the Hero 12. Yes, I have the Hero 12. The GoPro Hero 12. Black Edition. Do you watch the weather models? I stopped watching the weather models. I mean, it's either going to snow or it's not going to snow. You know what I mean? I have an unofficial Stoke Squad snow stake on the back of my van. That's my weather model. Ready for the temps to drop tonight. Yeah. We need it. I can make a good Southwest chicken and rice. Ooh. Mine's going to be just pretty plain, but I do have some serrano peppers, some hot sauce. Opinion on open snow. Last year was the first time I used it. They did provide me with, like, I got like an email at the start of the year, and it was just like, hey, here's a code, like, to support what you do. So they did give me like a free subscription of it, but I was really impressed with it. I used Open Snow a lot to sort of figure out where I was going. I liked that I could see like the extended forecast and which mountain was going to get what snow or how much snow. So I thought it was pretty nice. Ever gonna ski in Europe? I don't know, man. Maybe one day. What hill do you think is gonna be the first to open? Arapahoe Basin. Liam Prost. Arapahoe Basin. Have you ever been to Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan. I got the photo. You guys thought the Garage Gang wasn't gonna pull through. You guys thought. For the Garage Gang pick, I'm gonna guess the dick pillow is somewhere near or around Lucas on the TV. That is a very good guess, man. There's not a lot of guarantees in life, but that is honestly one of them. I know it's a hard question. What's your favorite mountain? My favorite mountain is Snowbird. I don't really think it's a hard question, actually. Damn, Chin said the Garage King isn't here. Miles with 199. Heading out. Thanks for the awesome stream. Miles. Thanks for being here, man. I'm glad you liked the stream. Dude, so you speak some Italian. I don't speak any Italian. And Papa Joe doesn't either. I don't even know if my grandparents do. Maybe they do. Smoke signal sent to the garage. We retrieved them. They're here. Someone text the Garage Gang. Is there another hurricane? Ron Wilson with the 20. T Church. All good. Hope I'm up for stream next week. Wish me luck. Ron, thank you for the $20, dude. Everyone's got to wish Ron good luck. He's having shoulder surgery next Wednesday. He had an accident mountain biking, so thanks for being here, man. Good luck. Hopefully, if you have the strength, tune in next week. Just say a message. Let us know you made it. If not, man, rest up. We'll see you in 2 weeks. But thank you, Ron. Any advice on recording with camera and gimbal versus GoPro Max? When to do it? With this point, with all the different technology out there, I mean, I think a gimbal's pretty antiquated. I don't think you need a gimbal. I think whether it's a DJI or GoPro camera, they all have their own stabilization that yeah, you can get away with. Yeah, gimbals are just kind of, you don't really need a gimbal anymore, I'll say that. Dakota with the 420. Sorry so late, ran to Walmart. GG pick sent. Dude, he ran to Walmart. No way, dude. I got it. Photo received. Eric with the 587. Went up to Nome to see the sights. Had a yearn to watch the Northern Lights, but I had in my mind in my sweet June a little bit south of Saskatoon. Dude, you know I just sang that. I just sang that. No way I just did that. I can say with confidence a Salt Lake resident. Hello from New Mexico. Eric, Dakota, Ron, Miles, Ron. Thank you guys. Garage gang saw the smoke signals coming from my garage. Dude, you guys are unreal. All right, I got to get this photo loaded up. Please wait loading. If you are 13 years or younger, it is now recommended that you leave the stream. Yo. Wow, you guys are gonna be flabbergasted. You guys might actually be flabbergasted. I don't know if I should be disappointed or happy. Stand by. Oh, okay. Here we go, guys. Lucas, shout me out, please. Kai Keller. This is your shout out. Hello, Kai Keller. All right. Here we go. Pick loading. Dude, I feel like I'm eating my own words on this one. The pick. We have Matt. We have Dakota. We need to give it up for Dakota's consistency. Even Matt has been on that train lately. But I mean, Dakota, it's like rain, shine, hurricane. Penis pillow, no penis pillow. They're here, man. They're here. They're even so kind to share with me. All right? I think they felt bad from last week where they set me up, mouth open and everything. Now they're blackmailing me. Let's see him clear it, says Chris. Oh my God. Thanks, everyone. Much appreciated. And along with being the best skier on the mountain, I am tougher than the average bear. Ron, good luck, man. We are all with you with spirit. Wow, I can't even believe it. I was just telling Chris how it's almost guaranteed we'd have the plushie, but just as you think you know what's going to happen, the Garage King hits you with a curveball. Is literally what it is. I have a Park City and Icon pass. Plan on skiing over 80 days this year in Utah. You think Brian's worth if I can get it for $500? Why not, man? If you're really going to ski $80, 80 days. Have you come out with your schedule for this year yet? I don't really come out with like a schedule, to be honest, because I can never stick to it, and then it just leads to disappointment. Like my family. Where's my free tire? Dude, you didn't say you wanted one. We literally had so many tires. I'd pay you to take a tire, put it that way. Hell, I'd pay everyone to take a freaking tire, so I don't have to load them up in the trailer every damn time. Yeah, they did get a tire from the race. We all signed it too. It was awesome. That's what that is. The slick tire up there on the right. I am now part of the garage, physically. Ready for the skis in. Dude, Eric, I swear you have some sort of like Jedi knowledge where it's like you don't forget little things. Skis in. I thought Pirelli takes him back to resurface him. Nah, dude. Pirelli doesn't take shit back. I wish. I mean, they bite it. I think they do it like F1 level, but not at this stuff. They're like, here's your damn tire. If you leave it on the ground, it's a $25 discharge fee or some shit. Here on the Beehive State, we stay high in Catania videos and insane mortgage payments. There you go. That's like a tagline, Tyler. But we have the greatest snow on earth. What's up, 47? Only friends. Well, you guys are unreal. All right, I'm hungry. I need to go make some dinner and drink this glass of water. DITG goes so hard. It really does, dude. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my face. Here's my fake headphones. I'm not gonna leave until every single viewer leaves the stream. I'm doing a 24-hour stream starting now. Still need to see those state ship lax highlights. There we go. You should eat in the stream. You want those eating streamers? Eric's I'm here for another 12 hours at least. Oh, you guys would drive me crazy. I'm gonna go stream on my second account. Live stream on my burner YouTube account if you can find it. I'm giving away free JJs. Cooking stream next week. Dude, but honestly, real talk, next week we could be streaming from Luna in Colorado, so let's hope so. That'd be a good sign. All right, but lastly, yeah, so you guys aren't gonna leave, so I'm gonna leave. You know what? 24-hour stream next week. Good night. I love you all. Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, new video tomorrow, by the way.